I'm Tara from Treble in the Kitchen, and I wanted to start making more videos for the blog, and a lot of you requested a behind the scenes sneak peek into my refrigerator. So that's what I'm doing for you guys today. It's actually a really good day to take a peek in my refrigerator because it's Sunday, which means I've already done my grocery shopping for the week, and all of my food is prepped that I wanted to get ready beforehand. So I'm just gonna go in the fridge row by row. It's not really that organized because it's kind of small and awkward to get in here. I live in an apartment. You deal with, you get what you have. So I'm just gonna start with the top. So up on the top, right here, I've actually got a batch of some muffins that the recipe will be coming to you guys soon, but they're Greek yogurt, banana, honey, chocolate chips, oats, but no added like refined sugars or flours. So these are mostly for Brian to snack on or have with his breakfast or put in his lunch during the week. So I keep them in the fridge to keep them a little bit more fresh for longer. And then I've got some homemade trail mix. Again, I kind of just keep it in the fridge to keep it fresh and to save counter space. And then in the next drawer, we've got all of our cheese. So I don't eat a lot of cheese, but Brian really loves cheese, especially on his breakfast egg sandwich or breakfast burrito or lunch sandwiches. So we always have a little bit of cheese on hand. Then in the next level, we've got our Brita pitcher full of water. I always keep this full. I love cold water and I drink a ton of it. And then we've also got our chopped vegetables. So right here we've got chopped butternut squash and chopped broccoli. Then I've also got chopped carrots, bell peppers, celery. All of that is in the fridge and ready to go for snacks, easy lunches. We can just toss it into a lunchbox or a baggie, eat it on the go, whatever. I just like to have that stuff on hand so that I don't have to worry about it. It makes things a lot easier throughout the week. And then we've also got some shredded chicken. I just cooked up some chicken breasts in the crock pot in like homemade vegetable stock. And then from that, I made some chicken salad for Brian. So he'll eat this in his lunches throughout the week. So I added chicken and 2 avocados, some spicy brown Dijon mustard, carrots, celery, salt, pepper, mixed it up. It's good to go. He loves this stuff. So notice, no mayonnaise in there. And then some other things that I've got in here are fresh herbs. So fresh herbs really make the difference when cooking. It just makes things taste so much more flavorful, and they're not really that expensive. I wish I had a green thumb so that I could grow my own herbs. I have never been successful with that. I'm gonna try again this year, but for now I just buy a couple of herbs every week and keep them in the refrigerator to keep them fresh. The next row, we've got the little snack drawer. So in here, I've got some little bites that I've made with like peanut butter and coconut flour. So I've got a couple of different kinds going on in here. And then I've got some little bars for Brian, and these were just like dates, dried cherries, almonds, super simple. And I have a recipe for that. I'll link to it. And then the balls, I'm actually working on the recipe for those. So don't worry, I'll share that with you soon as well. And then another thing that I've got a ton of are eggs. So I really like to eat eggs in the morning for breakfast. I also like to have these hard-boiled eggs on hand. So I always just make up, 10 hard-boiled eggs to have for the week. They make really great, easy breakfasts if I'm on the go, or good snacks. I'll usually, if I'm hungry around 3 o'clock, having an egg will tide me over until dinner. And they even make quick lunches. So it's got the good protein, the good fat. It's really great, keeps me full. So then on the next row, or in these drawers. So they're kind of like our veggie drawers. So I've got bags of organic spinach, and I've also got heads of romaine lettuce. So in there, I always have romaine and spinach on hand. I love salads for lunch, so it's just really easy for me to have these things ready to go for lunchtime. And then in the next drawer, I have zucchini. So zucchini is an amazing vegetable that I absolutely love and just simply can't get enough of. I love to roast it in the oven, just 400 degrees, sprinkle it with a little salt and pepper, maybe some coconut oil, let it cook up for about 20 to 30 minutes until it's nice and tasty, and you've got a nice side dish for your dinner. Super simple. It's also great for making zucchini noodles. I haven't quite perfected that yet, but I still eat them anyways. And then I've got some other vegetables in here, such as parsnips. So I really love experimenting with different vegetables. Parsnips, to me, are a relatively new vegetable. So they looked good at the grocery store. They were on sale, so I grabbed a bag. It's fun for me to try new things in the kitchen, and it's fun to try new vegetables. So then moving into the door portion of the refrigerator, up here you can see we've got coconut milk. So I really love almond milk, but right now I'm eating low FODMAP because of some GI issues, and almonds are high FODMAPs. So coconut milk is a good alternative. And then I've also got egg whites. I like to use these. I mix it in with eggs when I do egg scrambles for a little extra volume, and I like to put them in some pancakes that I make with coconut flour. So I always have some egg whites on hand. And then my favorite is this cold brew coffee from Trader Joe's. I love coffee in the mornings, and I like it before morning workout because I get up super early in the morning. It's nice to have a little boost first thing. This cold brew coffee is delicious. I just mix a little bit of this with some coconut milk, and it's like heaven. Then we've got a bunch of condiments down here. I'll tell you about my favorite ones. So this Texas Pete hot sauce is totally awesome, especially if you're following a low FODMAP diet. It doesn't contain any garlic or onions, which many hot sauces do. It also doesn't contain any sugar. So the only ingredients, peppers, vinegar, salt, xanthan gum. It's like a thickener. But anyways, this hot sauce is pretty darn good. And then we've got my other favorite, this spicy brown mustard or Dijon mustard. I love the Trader Joe's brand, or if you go to your grocery store, just take a look at the ingredients. Just get one without sugar. It's just vinegar, water, mustard seeds, salt, spices, and turmeric. So very tasty, adds a lot of flavor to like tuna salad, or honestly, I like to dip my raw vegetables into it. And then down on the bottom, I've got all my fun little jars. So this is flax meal, which is ground up flax seeds, almond meal, which is ground up almonds. I've got whole flax seeds, and then I have chia seeds. So I like to experiment while baking and using different ingredients. So using almond meal is just a fun alternative to like whole wheat flour or white flour. It's not a 1-to-1 ratio. It does take a lot of like experimenting and playing around with, but it's really tasty. And you can also like bread your chicken in it and make like little homemade chicken tenders. It's really good for that. And then like the chia seed and the flax seed, that's really cool because when you mix it with water, it kind of turns into a gel. So it's a good egg replacer, or you can make chia pudding by mixing the chia seed with coconut milk. The options are endless. So I like to have these things on hand, keep them on the fridge so they stay fresh and last longer. Then I've also got some organic peanut butter. So this is specifically organic Trader Joe's Valencia peanut butter. I get the natural kind, so the only ingredients are peanuts and salt. Sometimes it's just peanuts, just ground up. I love to put it on fruit, mix it in with some bananas for like banana foyo for a yummy dessert, or just eat it on a spoon for a little snack or a treat. It's delicious. And then maple syrup. So maple syrup I use a lot in baking and cooking instead of like refined or traditional white sugar. And Brian likes it on his pancakes when I make them on Saturday mornings. All right, so that is the sneak peek into my refrigerator. I'll make sure to include links to some of my favorite products so that you guys can find them too. If you have any questions or feedback, please feel free to comment or email me at troubleinthekitchen@gmail.com. And I will see you guys later. Have a great Sunday. Bye.